I took off from Ben Gurion Airport yesterday at 7 a.m. Israel time. If we take into consideration the 10 hours difference between Phoenix and Ben Gurion Airport, that's something like 40 hours ago. I want to talk with you about those 40 hours. In those 40 hours, in a country the size of New Jersey, with a population similar to the population of the state of New Jersey, by the way, I was in Israel because I escorted the governor of New Jersey in an official visit to the country. In a tiny Israel, in those 40 hours since I left till I arrived here and started speaking, the Vice President of the People's Republic of China visited the country and could not hide his amazement by the achievements of a country that has a population of a suburb of Beijing. Also, the most powerful entrepreneur in China, Jack Ma, the owner of Alibaba, which is the Chinese Amazon, was in Israel and said, I came for the second time in this year to Israel because in this country innovation is as natural as food and air, and I want to understand how you do that. During those 40 hours, the Prime Minister of the State of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, after bidding farewell to the Vice President of China, paid an official visit, public visit, to the Sultanate of Oman in the Gulf, a country that does not have diplomatic relations with Israel. Usually, when a visit of this kind takes place, we, the Israelis, leak the information about that. This time it was different. The Sultan of Oman gave an order, and the Omani television broadcast festive reports about the visit of the Prime Minister of the State of Israel. What a difference, what an achievement. But during those 40 hours, also a barrage of 12 missiles and rockets were fired from Gaza by Hamas terrorists to southern Israel. Most of them intercepted. Some of them, unfortunately, reached the ground but caused no damage or hurt. I am here in JNF, in the JNF conference, in spite of the fact that this is not part of my jurisdiction as Consul General in New York, simply because I love JNF. I love JNF because I know that you celebrate with us without any reservation, without asking any question, without any if and but. You celebrate our joys, our achievements, and not only that, you are partners to many of our greatest achievements. And I know that you care and hurt with us. You feel the pain with us in days of sorrow, in days of bad news from Israel. And I am 2 years in New York as Consul General. I wouldn't say, I am quite tired. I must tell the truth. No one listens, I hope. I am quite tired of right-wing Jewish organizations and left-wing Jewish organizations that their main activity, those in the right wing, is to attack the left-wing Jewish organizations, and those in the left-wing Jewish organizations, their main activity is to attack the right-wing Jewish organizations and sometimes also the State of Israel. The JNF is different. JNF it's so particular, it's so good, because JNF doesn't lean towards the right and doesn't lean towards the left. JNF always leans towards Zion. My friends in JNF, my dear friend Russell, Ambassador Lauder, and all the others, we tend to see for granted the existence of the State of Israel. We tend to see for granted the achievements, the challenges and the opportunities of the State of Israel. Nothing can be more wrong. Nothing is given for granted. And I want to thank you, each one of us, as all of you as a group, for being so committed, for being so active, for being so energetic in helping us continue the greatest adventure of the Jewish people in the last 2,000 years, the re-establishment of the State of Israel, the re-establishment of Jewish sovereignty in the ancient homeland of our forefathers, to being such a wonderful ally to us Israelis in this endeavor, this historic endeavor that is to be remembered for generations and generations to come. And finally, I don't want Russell to get that electric shock that you spoke about at the beginning. Finally, something personal. On my way to the stage, my wife, that is in Israel, texted me that probably, she isn't sure, here in the audience there is a couple of family members that I believe that I never met. The Yaoz family from LA. Are you here? Well, disappointment. Yeah, you are. Okay. So we will have a hug later. Thank you very much. Toda rabba and Shabbat Shalom.